Is property really as safe as houses? If you don't know me, my name's Jamie York. I've been investing in property for around 10 years now, and I'm aiming to educate you as much as possible throughout the year. So you might not know this, but 75% of millionaires became so through investing in property. And it's no wonder it's been around since the Roman period where property investment first became a thing. So why is property classed as safe as houses? Well, number one, the need, the demand. I don't know about you, but where I live, everybody wants or needs a roof over their head, and that's not about to become a craze that goes away anytime soon. Number two, UK is a tiny island in the grand scheme of things compared to every other country, right? But more importantly, we have this really weird addiction to preserving everything around us, which actually I say is a weird addiction. It's actually very good, but we only are allowed to build on 6% of the available land in the UK, but we only choose to develop on 3%. So we're already tiny. There's a complete lack of supply of property, which means property prices going up over time. And because we're so dedicated to the environment around us, we only develop on 3% of that availability. Number three, it stood the test of time. And what I mean through this is, if you compare it to pretty much every other asset outlet, I don't know, pick a random company, any company in the world that you can purchase stocks in online, and it has definitely not been around longer than an investment in property. Just hasn't. Not one company in the world has been here longer than property has been an investment. Compare it to cryptocurrencies, stock, shares, pretty much everything. You've got that stand of time going through. Now, does the past guarantee the future? No, but I think over 1,000 years is a pretty good guesstimation. Number four is that house prices consistently go up over time. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not up. It does go up and down and around and all of that, but you cannot find a 10-year period where a property price was lower than it was 10 years before. And in general, people say property doubles every 10 to 15 years. It goes up on average of 7.9% a year. But again, that is the main driver through supply and demand. So if you buy property today, tomorrow, any day, it will be going up through your life period. And finally, number five, it is a physical asset. You can see it, touch it, smell it, do whatever you really want to it, whatever you're into, right? But you compare it against pretty much everything else, and it's actually real. If you buy a stock in a company, well, the company's real. It's like, okay, but the piece of paper that you've got, the share price, is often fabricated around opinion. What can affect a share price is Elon Musk tweeting about it, and then suddenly it shoots up or down, or in Twitter's case, when Elon buys it, right? But any opinion that comes out. Now, a true test of this, and I think this is really interesting, if you went to your local bank, let's say Barclays, and you said, hey, Barclays, I want to borrow £1 million to buy stock, shares in your company, I want to buy Barclays shares, they will laugh at you. In fact, they won't lend you a penny to buy any shares. And yet, if you went into Barclays and said, hey, I want to borrow £1 million to purchase these buy-to-let portfolios in front of me, I'm willing to put 25%, will you give me 75%? They will not literally write you a check, but they will 100% bankroll you through a buy-to-let mortgage. Now, why is that? That a bank will give you money to buy property in any market, but not money to buy stocks? Gets you thinking, right? So those are the five main reasons that property is as safe as houses. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell. And if you did get value from this video, make sure to destroy the like button and let me know what you like most in the comments.